We got a big show today. STP is going to be on. Stone Temple Pilots.
Scott Weiland is making an appearance posthumously. He's coming on the Palace, and he's going to be singing his rendition of, what the hell was it again?
I think it's In a Free.
And I feel.
Charles,
I believe it's from Purple?
Your voice turned into when the bag sucks up a sock in a vacuum. And the exhaust blows out.
That was what it was like.
Shit. But yeah,
that's
Scott
so
Weiland
stupid.
is around. More than likely he's fucking Carl Weathers somewhere.
Yeah, more than likely he's in. I mean, I could imagine. Well, I mean, this isn't exactly heaven, but he's probably in a lower level, maybe like everybody. I have no idea.
Who knows? Velvet Revolver.
You like Slash?
Is that Slash? I thought that was something to do with him. Nothing to do with Scott?
No, that's it's Scott Weiland from STP, as you guys might remember, and Slash from Stone Temple Pilots. No, Guns N' Roses.
How did they get together, though?
Guns N' Roses.
How did they get together?
They were like this, dude. I like the way you sing. How?
Oh, and he's like, if you can
fall into pieces. He did a few of those belts for Slash, and he was like this. I mean, whatever. Aeolian. I'm sorry. Nick, what mode is Slash playing?
What mode?
Yeah, it's going to be some type of aioli sauce.
Aeolian or what? Yeah, aioli sauce. Like, what's like the mode that Slash is known for? Any guitar?
I don't know.
Any guitarists in the house?
Aeolian.
It might be Aeolian. Whatever mode that Slash is known for, he's the absolute master of. Apparently.
He kind of does. It's like a solo without being a solo. I'm sure is how it's whatever. But who gives a shit? But how did they get together? Is a producer from hell sticking these assholes in?
Oh, I don't know any stories about that, but the only thing I do recall.
Pentatonic.
But I am seeing stuff about Aeolian.
Was I right?
Could be Aeolian or could
No,
be
he's known for a specific
minor,
mode.
Minor pentatonic.
Yeah, pentatonic.
Major pentatonic sometimes.
I'm
Aeolian.
not sure. Nick knows better than me.
Aeolian or Patagonia.
There's Patagonia. There's also IE, whatever the shells for the windbreakers you buy. REI.
REI.
Yeah, that's how they found Scott Weiland. He was like this, fall into pieces. Like he pumped out that.
Because all right, so let's talk about him for the heck of it.
Let's talk about him instead. I don't know how they got together, but he got thrown out at some point. Velvet Revolver. He was too cool, I guess.
We know someone personally that went on tour with them.
I do.
A little bit of a nightmare, I think.
I do remember some absolute stories from Scott Weiland. I don't know if you recall him from Stone Temple Pilots.
Yeah, no, I know the guy.
Yeah, he's Scott.
But we heard stories that he would not come out, just like Wayne's World when they wouldn't come out with 960 brown M&Ms. Scott Weiland wouldn't come out unless he had his scarf tied correctly.
Yeah, he was a man of very specific wants.
And it's just amazing to me because if you look at like Unplugged from 93, 4, who knows? What do you think?
Either 91 or 93, definitely. Could be even no.
It's gonna be odd though.
It was probably 95, actually.
So you see him with the chops.
He's got the red chops. He's
got
got
the
like
chops.
the bright red chops.
And aces it. And I guess Charles and I were talking about this prior, but we were saying how much better a band usually is if the singer is not playing an instrument.
Eric said it first.
Right? And it makes sense.
When you get a front man that isn't hindered with rhythm or even lead guitar, which you see in a lot of bands, and hey, like if they can do it, they can do it.
Yeah, sure.
But if you
There's
have someone,
exceptions.
well, the thing is, if someone doesn't have another instrument, Scott Weiland, as you know, was a dancer. He had some very interesting moves, and I know that he put his body into his vocals.
I completely forgot about the way he moved.
The way he moved was straight up. When I used to use Instagram, I was looking at Scott Weiland clips. I would be scrolling through there, seeing all different kinds of shit. And I'd see Scott Weiland. I'm like, what the fuck? It was like an old thing, him on the stage, and I'm like, the way he's moving like Gumby. I click on it, I'm like this, oh my God, the way this guy moves, this guy was nuts.
When I picture him back in Unplugged days, I picture like corduroys, a Stussy shirt, and chops. And then all of a sudden, he was Gumby. Later on.
when he took his shirt off, he was Gumby.
And he lost 70 pounds.
He died soon after.
I think he did, unfortunately. But was his voice the same when he lost all the weight and he turned into Gumby? Because
his voice was always pretty good.
You're a huge fan of Sour Girl in that era.
I do like Sour Girl from '99.
So I do feel like that's a big difference voice-wise from that to back into "And I Feel."
You know,
It is different.
I know exactly what you're saying. When you hear him now, like I've had some really good times thinking about Stone Temple Pilots, but when you hear him singing from, let's say, Sex Type Thing, when he was really in the Chris Cornell, in like the frying, I don't mean to sound like this, talking about vocal frying.
Aioli frying.
He was very Aeolian back then, like Slash from Guns N' Roses. If any guitarists here might recall that.
I think it's funny as hell.
No, but he was much more fried back then in his voice. But he was always okay. Let me put it this way: the songs that you know from the radio, most of them are him screaming and belting and frying a lot. But everything else you hear from the album is him singing and wiggling.
So do you think he
was a singer first?
Yeah, and he is.
He was
without
singer
a doubt.
first. Yeah.
Do you think he got influenced by "I'm Going Hungry"?
Oh, wow. I mean, you're talking about Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam and Chris Cornell. Those are the Seattle vocal fry guys.
So they all fall in the same. Actually,
And Stone Temple Pilots is from Seattle
that's
also.
what I was going to ask you. Is that possible?
Is Stone Temple Pilots also a Seattle band? I want to say yes. So it's Stone Temple Pilots.
They're San Diego.
Okay. Now Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, Nirvana, those are Seattle.
Definitely.
Okay.
Those are all Seattle, and that's a big,
"Quote unquote" grunge.
that's a big grunge wave, and that's hard. That doesn't happen organically. These things, I don't know who constructs these things, but they get some pretty good theater kids involved to play out the roles.
Parts, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I guess not Scott Weiland, but he had a similar vocal edge to him as Chris Cornell, who is, I mean, arguably the king of all of it. He's the king of the belter, the king of that.
He's king of Seattle type shit.
Yeah, but the videos that I remember from old Soundgarden is that you got like Rusty Cage. You're watching a live video. It's whatever. My Rusty Cage. Like it's fucking Chris Cornell.
He plays guitar too?
No, he didn't always, but at that time he was on fucking lead guitar at that time.
See,
I'm like this watching the video. I'm like, what is going on?
And that's the shit I don't get. And that goes back to the point. So
what is this guy crazy?
Where we started was, I like a singer that doesn't play an instrument.
He was playing fucking lead guitar. What is wrong with him? Now, this could have been a dream or it could have been a hallucination. Can we get you want to look
see if we can get him playing lead guitar while singing.
You've never exactly been a Soundgarden fan.
No, definitely not.
But
I know Spoon Man.
I mean, you can say what you want about Spoon Man about Soundgarden, but
here's the other thing. I have to ask you.
Are so good.
I have to ask you, what does Black Hole Sun mean?
I hate the song.
I do too.
I hate the song.
I feel like there's
video.
been something said about Black Hole Sun, whatever that means. But I'm only asking if there was like a direct answer. If there's not, who gives a shit? I kind of like tapping my foot to music. And they're a little bit too complex. That's the only thing I don't like about, well, obviously I appreciate it. But I'm just saying I don't love the idea of how complex things are. That's why I never liked, what the hell's At the Drive-In turn into?
Oh, Mars Volta.
Mars Volta's too
dude, it's
fucking
too much for me.
complicated.
Dude, it's too much for me. Can we get
At the drive-in?
no,
Sparta?
let's get Roulette Dares from Mars Volta playing just so we can hear it for kicks. I hear you what you're
Live?
saying.
That's not tap your music, tap your foot to the music shit.
I've never been a fan of Mars Volta. I do like some of this album and some of their songs, but you recall this one? You will. Mars Volta, first drummer, and that's not Jeremy, whatever the hell. There's a black guy who's really good too, but maybe the first guy, who
John Theodore.
John Theodore.
John Thea.
John Theodore. I have never heard any drumming in my life like John Theodore. I have never. Josh Freese is another one of the greatest living right now from Perfect Circle.
Oh yeah, he's good.
He's a studio musician who can do pop albums and who can tour. That's not that's not easy to come by. That's not easy to come by. Josh Freese is one of the greatest of all time.
It's just so impressive.
John Theodore, oh my.
Well,
I associate him with John Theodore.
with Perfect Circle. How the hell did Maynard and whoever else is jumping ship a little bit? Did anybody else?
Oh yeah, no. I mean, Perfect Circle is a relative supergroup.
Yeah.
Billy Howardell, right? Guitar tech from Tool,
Okay.
lead guitar. Or I mean, I don't even know if he's lead or rhythm. I actually don't know. But he was sort of the founder of the band, guitar tech for Tool. So I mean, I know he's not a joke.
But either way,
Billy Howardell, Paz, whatever the hell. There's a broad that was on bass for the first album.
Danny Carey, and then all of a
Josh
sudden
Freese.
you end up in a different band, and you got him. How isn't that insane?
I mean, no, it is insane, but it's just these people. They do, like he does a Perfect Circle, Pussifer, like these guys. People like Maynard,
Yeah.
James Keenan, these guys they fucking weird fucking freaks. They
got weird circles.